Hi guys, Grand Rising. Welcome to the channel. I hope you've had a beautiful night, beautiful day whenever you are tuning in. Remember, these are general, timeless, and collective readings, okay? So grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is going to spill the tea. Straight, no chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So if the shoe don't fit, don't worry, Cinderella. Let's tap in. So I'm using the Golden Dawn Tarot and the original Right Away Tarot. We're just going to dive right in and see what's going on. Ancestor Spirit Guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space. And I ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is watching me right now. This morning it is, I don't know what time it's 20 after 8. 20 after 7. Ancestors, what's going on here? What are we tapping into? Bright-eyed and bushy-tail, let's go. I'm going to do a pop-up shuffle, okay? Because it always goes a little bit faster. Bottom of the deck, it's the Four of Wands. Now, you have stability, some kind of structure. You may even have a relationship coming in, a partnership. It's like two people being able to take care of themselves, coming together to celebrate something, okay? Or you're celebrating yourself, masculine and feminine. Take it as it resonates, guys, but it looks like you have a lot to celebrate. Let's see what's going on here. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Six of Coins. We have the Two of Wands and the Magician. Then we have the Hermit and the Two of Swords. Somebody wants a relationship with you, okay? I don't know if you know this person, but you may have given somebody equilibrium before, okay? Somebody sees you as very generous, okay? Emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. Take it for what it is, maybe all the above. Okay, somebody's seeing you as wish fulfillment and is in a lot of regret right now. Maybe somebody chose third parties. This could be for a job. This could be family. This could be friends. This could be a lover. Take it as it resonates. Somebody wants to be with you. Could be one of these above, all right? Somebody sees you as wish fulfillment, as if you can grant wishes or something. Like somebody really needed to learn how to rub you the right way, and they didn't do that, did they? They didn't respect you. They didn't understand you. They actually judged you falsely and then rejected you. Now somebody's in a lot of regret for rejecting you because something that's coming in is wish fulfillment for you. But it's only because you were generous. It's the Two of Wands here. Somebody had a choice, okay? They made the choice to do what they needed to do, and you made the choice to do what you needed to do. Somebody needs to understand that if they're going through karma, it's because they've made the wrong choice. Somebody's trying to manifest you in. Somebody sees you have all the tools in your toolbox to get you what you want, and somebody has been in isolation. There's a lot of people in isolation. That's how you can tell if they're the real deal or not, because they're by themselves. Somebody who is just like you is coming in. This is a friend turned into a lover, turned like, I don't know, something. Business partner, who knows, guys. But somebody has been seeing you, watching you, quietly produce things that maybe others don't see as successful, but to you is very successful. You know how to go into dark places and make magic in those dark places. And somebody was naive. They didn't see you for who you were. They didn't see what you brought to the table. You may not have brought all kinds of riches, but you most definitely brought a lot of gifts. And somebody didn't value those gifts. This is probably why you're standing in this fourth house very strong, very stern. Even if you don't have all the riches in the world, you have everything you need within yourself. And I promise you, if you keep, planting those good blessings in the ethers, and goodness will come to you. Four of Wands with the Six of Wands, and I just say that goodness will come to you. You will get the victory, Six of Wands, but the victory lies within you first. Somebody is in a lot of regret because, like I said, friends, family, acquaintances, because they can't pitch a kitty. No, because they can't come towards you. They can't be in this this loving genie kind of energy. You really do have that genie kind of energy. They can't, you know, they didn't know how to pet you the right way, so you took the fuck off. Now somebody's in a lot of regret for rejecting this big cup that they had for third parties. Because you were generous. But somebody knew what they were doing. They made the choice. Maybe somebody was under some kind of manipulation, but you didn't care. You went into hibernation mode, and you want somebody who is very one with themselves and who knows how to go into the darkness and actually really do something with that darkness. You're not naive. You can be blindfolded, you'll still see the truth. And that's why somebody is so upset. Maybe you didn't say something. Maybe you let somebody, you know, deal with the consequences of their actions all by themselves, when before you used to really be there for them. Somebody is feeling it. It's the Fool. Somebody's feeling foolish. 7 of Swords was in reverse. Okay? So somebody feels foolish for lying on you. But it's because they got caught up. They got caught in the lie. Okay? And you walked away. Somebody thought they were rejecting you. You were the prize. Why would somebody think that they were the prize? They weren't giving you half as much as you were giving them. And I'm telling you, it never has anything to do with money. None. That's why the moon is in reverse with the star. Woo-hoo. Whatever's in the dark is coming to light. Guys, you are the healer. And somebody wanted to assassinate your character, or even, you know, end you in some kind of way. Whether it be physically or spiritually. They still wanted to take the hospital down. The one that gives, the giver. Now, somebody is all their emotions. Friends, family, acquaintances, colleagues, passerbyers, anybody who's given you any kind of attitude for no reason, it's like your light irritates people's demons, right? So anybody who tried to come up against you, knowing who you were, knowing that you were wish fulfillment, you really did help people when you didn't even have much to give yourself, but that's why this time around you're not doing that. And somebody really feels like they're missing out on something. They're not missing out on anything, just like you're not missing out on anything in their life. Somebody needs to just stay in their lane. Somebody's mad because you're in a lane of your own as the star. You are the sun, the moon, and the stars, guys. And somebody tried to lie on you. They tried to lie and say that you weren't single. You weren't look at this. You are definitely single, definitely self-sufficient, and can take care of yourself and yours all by yourself. So, if you have somebody, past, in the present, or in the future, it's because you wanted them, not because you needed them. And that's why somebody is in a lot of regret. Reminiscing, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, woe is me. What is this? Because the devil. Look, somebody was trapped. Somebody's very, very, very obsessed with you. Very obsessed with you. And it's because they know who you are with that 9 of Cups. Somebody wished for you, they got their wish, and oh, they fumbled it. They thought you were a ball, you were being passed around. Fuck no. You ain't no ball. No. No. You do things differently. Wow. You do things with love. You are all love. That's why somebody feels a lot of regret, and it's because the Justice. Bottom of the deck, the devil comes out. You see what I'm fucking saying? Somebody is very obsessed with you, but it's only because you spoke the truth. And you let it go. Somebody was very codependent, very addicted. Could even be a couple, friend group, family, a corporation, whatever it is. You call that devil out, and that devil can stand up to you. They could say a lot of things in the background. You know, cat block that shit, but at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything. These people are feeling rejected from you. A lot of regret for leaving you out. They really underestimated your powers. You are Justice. The love that you have within you will always balance everything out. Because you didn't say something, somebody thought that you were a simp, a wimp, a coward. You got this devil within yourself. The thing is that you have self-control. You have discipline. You know when to bring that bitch out. You know when to fucking let it stay sleeping. That's the thing. People think that bitch is, is dead. No. Just sleeping. 4 of Cups. That's why you don't mind rejecting people that are bad for your mental health. People want to really push your buttons and then say, see, I told you so. Oh, no. You got self-respect. You got self-discipline. And you don't mind being rejected because you know that rejection is for your protection. You wish people the best and you will get the best. See? The Two of Cups with the Knight of Coins. You're patient. You're patiently waiting for a Two of Cups. Equilibrium. Bottom of the deck. Six of Swords. So you moved away from what no longer served you, which was feeling rejected. You're not going to fucking reject yourself. You know you're the prize. Hence why you stay by yourself. People say, oh, well, they must not, nobody must want them because they're by themselves. Think again. Choice. Because you want the real deal. You don't want something that's for a moment. You want something that's for a lifetime. Come on, guys. We're not doing this. We're not children. And we're not doing this. And somebody feels rejected because they weren't ready for you. They're not ready for you. They are still stuck. Somebody likes drama. And they thought that by bringing some kind of drama to you, that it would make you feel like you need to be in their life, like you're missing out on something. You're not missing out on anything, I promise you. Victory always lies within us, okay? So even if somebody has a lot of money, somebody took your job, somebody took food out of your plate, if you're patient, it will balance out. You are justice. Something is coming in. It's the Six of Pentacles. It's because you gave. You gave and somebody rejected you with this Five of Cups. They rejected a real relationship, a partnership. They rejected somebody who was of higher standards. Somebody's seen you as a higher level commitment, but they couldn't commit to that because they were very uncommittal. Okay. My kitty. It's three of Cups. Yes, see? Now, somebody is coming in after you were rejected. Like I said, rejection is for your protection. You're about to get into a relationship, a marriage, but there's not going to be a lot of people who are supporting this relationship, this partnership. They're actually going to be very, very jealous of this, okay? Because everybody wants a Two of Cups, but nobody actually wants to do the work necessary in order to keep that Two of Cups. It's an equilibrium, guys. I spoil you, you spoil me. It's just the way it is. Nobody gets left out here. And that's why somebody was naive. Two of Wands. They knew what you were doing and they knew what they were doing. Friends, family, acquaintances, they tried to take you out because you were really helping a lot of people wake up. And you weren't really getting, you didn't want the credit. You didn't care if people took shit out of your mouth or took opportunities. You didn't care. You didn't care if people weren't helping you because you were helping yourself. And you knew what you did for these people. So you knew that that was legacy. That these people inevitably were always going to think of you. Now, you have a lot of people mimicking you. But they're intellectually disabled. That is what it is. As Two of Wands, they didn't make the right choice. They thought they did. They did. And just like you thought you did at one time. That's what a death is there. Major endings in order to transform. Guys, you're letting the past go and somebody needs to really learn to stay in their lane. To mind their business and drink their water because they tried to end something because you wanted to take a new leap of faith. You took a new leap of faith. Somebody made a choice, walked away, chose third parties. Could be dwelling on the fucking wall. But at the end of the day, they didn't make any action towards you to change anything. So you deaded it. And you went in a new path. And then somebody got upset. It's like, let them be upset, man. If you got in a new relationship, if you're getting a new relationship, you started a new company or a job or something and somebody is jealous of what you got going on, but they thought that you were jealous of them, it's magic. It's manipulation, guys. A lot of people lied on you so that this way you wouldn't get a legs up. But like I said, you keep banking those good blessings. Those blessings are going to come in on the 3D. So keep going, guys. You have really did manifest in the darkest. Like, you know, all that dark matter, it's a lot of dark matter. You learn how to manifest that. You have the secret sauce. People can mimic you all they want, but like I said, they're intellectually disabled. They don't know the consequences of their actions, these third parties. They're feeling very left out. Somebody is feeling left out from your celebration, and they're up all night. They can't eat, they can't sleep. They know exactly what they did. There's 2 cards over there, and it's somebody juggled you. When they juggled you, you found balance and ended a cycle. Friends, family, acquaintances, community, you are not associating yourself with people who have means and don't help those who help others. They only help people who can't help themselves. Like, they don't want to help themselves, but you're going to help them? That makes no fucking sense. And then the ones who actually can help themselves, you're not going to help them. That's why a lot of people are feeling left out from your happiness, from your kingdom. And once you get that legs up that's coming in, you're not sharing. And there's no problem with that, guys. You have manifested a beautiful life. Something is balancing itself out. Somebody feels in a lot of regret. They're sad, they're mopey. Maybe it was a relationship, a partnership that somebody walked away for third parties. They thought they were celebrating you being rejected from their foundation. Like I said, you didn't miss out on anything. That's not the lifestyle that you want to live. Now somebody is dwelling, crying, reminiscing, thinking they missed out on something in your life. They didn't. Nobody's missing out on nothing. Everything is for a reason, guys. Hermit. There's a lot of people in isolation. Somebody thought that they were isolating you, cutting you off. They may have, but you found the sun. You found the star. You found yourself. Knight of Wands. There's a lot of people trying to come in and sweep you off your feet. They see you in isolation. They want to get you out of this hermit mode, but you like it. Somebody left you alone for too long. And there's a lot of people coming to ask you out and take you out on dates and go on trips, and you're saying no. If you can't give it to yourself or do it with the one that you want to do it with, you're saying no. It is what it is. Somebody's been holding on to you in the background. It's a player. Okay, somebody who comes in and out constantly. They want to work on something with you. Okay, they're doing the work in the background. They see you doing the work. But they also see you not involving yourself with anybody at all. And it's a choice. And you're not waiting for anybody. There's not one person specific that you like. It's an energy that you're waiting for. And with your eyes motherfucking closed, you see people. You're not naive. Somebody thought you were naive, like you didn't see what they were doing. You've seen exactly what they were doing. Hence why you walked away from the situation, Chariot, and you're moving forward. Somebody really thinks that you didn't know what was going on. You know exactly what was going on the whole time. That's why you're moving forward. And you are single, you're beautiful, and you ask of nothing, of nobody. And I'm telling you, if the past, present, or in the future, if you were with somebody, it's because you wanted them, not because you needed them. See? That's why you get this happiness. That's why you are happy. The victory lies within you, guys. The Four of Wands. You may be a twin flame, but you had to have a soul ascension. You are special. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Fuck, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, guys. Okay, so you're about to meet somebody, a blended family perhaps, okay, picnics and a lot of romance. But you need to give this person an opportunity, a chance. Somebody sees you have not given anybody an opportunity or a chance. And it's because you've been healing. You've been on survival mode, and you know that you don't want somebody on survival mode too. But you don't need somebody who's completely healed, okay? Somebody sees you as everything, but they're scared that you're going to reject them because maybe all they have to offer you is money. And you keep saying no, okay? Because you're waiting for heart, not money. That's why you moved forward. So anybody who is choosing superficiality, surface level bullshit, you know, trying to win you with money, you're saying no. It doesn't matter how broke you are, because there is no such thing as broke. It's a mindset. You pay your own bills by yourself. Your kids are taken care of. There's food. It may not be the best. You may struggle sometimes, but at least you have your sanity and you have your morals and integrity intact. And that's all that matters. Somebody wants to work with you. They want to give you an opportunity to help yourself, because they see that there is a lot of people who are very intellectually challenged. They make up stories, they believe them, they try to copy other people, and they don't got the real essence. They don't got the real gifts. They don't got the real happiness. There was a lot of people trying to win at all costs, guys, but you're protected from this. Okay, maybe you're protected from a Queen of Wands. Maybe you're this Queen of Wands. It's your magic. Okay, you're beautiful. A lot of people fucking want to call you down because of your beauty. They don't even have the guts, the courage to actually sit down and have a conversation with you, because they're scared of what you know as the hermit. The hermit warrior? Yeah, you stand up for yourself. You stand up for yourself. People really thought because you weren't saying nothing that you were a punk, that they can isolate you and try to persecute you and even assassinate you. You know, the death card is there. Well, what did you do? You transformed. That's what it's about. You know, there's so many people who could have really turned into a monster with the traumas that they have faced, but instead they decided to be good people. So, big up to us, guys. Because somebody's mad at you because, yeah, whatever's in the dark always comes to light. I'm telling you, you see things with your eyes closed, blindfold. And somebody thought you were naive. You're not. Look, told you. You ascended. You learned a lesson. Now, you are preparing for a union, guys. 9 of Cups. Somebody knows if they rub you the right way, they will never feel left out again. But it's equilibrium. It's I give you, you give me. You do have a big cup full of love. And whatever you give to others is out of the kindness of your heart. So you're not ever expecting anything in return other than the same kindness. It's not about the generosity, but the respect. You know, when you really do see people struggling and you know that they have helped you when you were struggling, help. Like, help people. See? Something was forbidden, but they did it anyways. They knew coming up against you was forbidden. They knew having a love affair was forbidden. They knew looking at you like a temptation was motherfucking forbidden. It is what it is. Somebody gave in to pleasure. So you had to call justice on a situation. Ancestors called justice to a situation. Somebody could even be going through a lot of spiritual court right now for what they did. Hence why they have their hands in their head in this woe is me kind of energy, right? Well, that's why the 5 of Cups is there. You said, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't deal with third parties. You know, if somebody chooses somebody else over you, let them stay there. It is what it is. Somebody's mad because they're tethered to you. And somebody feels like you are about to meet somebody on a 2 of Cups and go on vacation. Or somebody's thinking that you went on vacation with somebody and somebody's tethered to you. 4 of Cups. They're in a lot of regret. Okay. Now somebody may be listening to love songs. It's giving me old, 60s, kind of 50s energy, love songs. And it's really pulling on their heartstrings. They're trying to tap into your energy telepathically and you're blocking them off. Somebody may want to get away with you. Okay, but you're patiently waiting for the right one. Like I said, you could have a lot of people who say they want to get away with you, take you here, go here, do these things. But is there any actions to it? Hence why you don't give a fuck. Words are words. Words are... Anybody tell you anything, pipe you right the fuck up. But what are you going to do? Jump on their dick just because they pipe you up? That's retarded. What you going to do? Like, just, lay them right... Like, seriously? Have some more respect than that for yourself. Even if somebody takes you on a fucking trip, have some respect for yourself. 6 of Pentacles. Somebody loves the way you take care of yourself. And you're feeling like a motherfucking clown. Because you gave. Somebody gave. But you rejected them. Why? Because they didn't value the relationship, the partnership. They didn't value your authority. They didn't value your anointment. They didn't value you as a person. They didn't fucking value you. It is what it is. They wanted to reject you. God, Creator, Source offered somebody a big, huge opportunity, a love. Okay? They clowned it. They disgraded you. They made you feel like a clown. Come on, guys. This is why. You can be rejected, but you will never reject yourself. Because you are not being humiliated. Somebody wanted to shame you, humiliate you. You never felt any of these things. None whatsoever. Why? Because you know the truth. You know the truth. And people will always try to hurt other people because they are hurt. You know this. You know somebody is just a child in a man's body or a woman's body. Take it as it resonates. Now you're about to be surprised. Someone's about to pop the fuck up on you because you survived. Instead of the death, you transformed, right? And took a new leap of faith. People can be mad all they want. You're about to be surprised. There's an unexpected action, guys. Some kind of spontaneous showing up kind of energy. So expect change. Because you chose to change. You chose to do the right things when you needed to. Two of Wands, right? We all got choices. Expect change. You did the work as the magician. You turned that dark matter into light. You really did show somebody some colors, guys. And they're around a lot of people who just can't put two and two together. They're just not very smart. And you may have been around somebody who was not very smart. And you really did look at them like they were the world, like everything to you. Like you love this person, but they're not smart. They didn't use their mind. They're feeling fed the fuck up. They're angry because of their ego. Yeah. Somebody is very ego driven. So you have to do the work necessary for yourself. Now somebody is arrogant and being very stubborn. They're holding back, okay, on telling the truth that they were a liar and you're the truth. Okay, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? At this point, who cares who the fuck's the winner or the loser? It doesn't matter, guys. You're going on a new journey. And somebody is sitting here all raged the fuck out, crashing out, exploding in emotions because you're choosing to do something different. I'm telling you, this whole group that had celebrated your demise, your downfall, they're all going crazy, just like my kitty to my cards. Wow, look, because you are the truth. Somebody did. Look, this is what Shadow showed me. Like he literally jumped on the table and this is what came up. You are the Empress. Somebody's fed the fuck up because they were in their ego. They thought that they were choosing they chose a clown over a fucking Empress is what happened. You ascended past all this bullshit. Something was forbidden. Maybe somebody took somebody on a getaway, vacation, treated them how they were supposed to treat you. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? They're clowns. You didn't miss out on nothing. Fuck, somebody could have even got married, had kids. Who cares? Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you get the victory. Somebody's going to surprise you. And there's going to be somebody who's very much up in their ego, very sad, very emotional. Because that's what they wanted for you guys. It's just what it is. But there was a finality. An end of a draw, guys. This is the last draw. Somebody really thought they can play with your heart. Now they're the ones who are crashing the fuck out. Their heart is broken. Because there was differences. You may have had to break up with somebody. Maybe somebody's getting broken up with. There's a divorce. I don't know. Somebody is not looking back, though. Okay? You're not looking back at all this. Because when you look back, all you see is these deceitful people trying to stab you in the back. You really helped people when they had fucking absolutely nothing. You had to protect yourself from the ones that you thought, like the ones that you were really helping. You had to protect yourself from family. So that this way you can make a family of your own. Start up your own family. Make a home for yourself. 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Do you see what I mean? Your family, your friends, people from your past, your colleagues, they're envious of you. They're trying to mimic everything you do, but they're trying to break your fucking heart in doing so because you're the truth. They want to act like you're the one who's not the truth. There's a lot of people who are just emotionally unstable, who are intellectually disabled, I'm telling you. Frozen. They're on freeze, guys. Somebody is not speaking. They're mad because you're stonewalled. You're not talking. Somebody wasn't taking action. So what the fuck? It is what it is. They're just lazy. You see it for what it is. You have security. You're feeling safe. And this twin flame is in their motherfucking feelings for trying to backstab you. You really had to protect yourself from your own fucking twin? Yeah, that sucks, right? You went into hibernation mode, hermit mode. Somebody is using you as this star energy. But this family is really upset that you don't even need people around you. You're always already happy. Somebody was very blind. Very blind. They didn't see you as an earth angel. They didn't see you as a gift. They wanted to assassinate you. But you have the motherfucking strength. And you're the magician. I told you, I'm the sun. You're the sun, the moon, the stars. You are everything all rolled into one. And so are these people, but they don't see it in themselves. And it's not up to you to keep pushing and telling them who they are. You want somebody who's going to motivate you, encourage you just as much as you do them. Not try to fucking put you down because your light shines bright. Somebody really thought they were getting one up on you by choosing a fucking clown to marry. Look, now they're all feeling left out from this marriage. From you, from the higher ups. It is what it is. Somebody is watching you online, though. They want to know the truth. They were blinded by the truth. And you're not speaking. You're not saying nothing. You don't got nothing to say. You got nothing to prove. You're single, you're self-sufficient, you're independent, and that speaks for itself. Independent, freedom from attachments, and available to date. It speaks for itself, guys. Somebody is about to come in and date you. And I don't know if you know this, but there was a lot of people who wanted revenge on you. So they blinded somebody with magic and manipulation. Somebody is trying to plot a payback, but they're already going through fucking karma for that. They tried to shut out your light, guys, just like my kitty just did. Somebody tried to get even with you, but you don't care. You like the dark. You'll do it in the dark. It's no big deal. Heart of the deck, yeah. Somebody was a drama starter. They try to cause a lot of motherfucking drama in your life. They put a lot of secrets in the dark, but you seen the secrets. I told you, blindfolded, you see the truth. You didn't need to have all the answers. You just needed to know that something was wrong. And you seen how people are. You know how people are. You put the pieces together for yourself. You didn't need clarification or like you didn't need clarity from that person. You didn't need somebody to come and tell you nothing. You seen the love affair. Somebody was keeping things inside. There was a lot of illusions. Somebody didn't want to open up to you. That's fine. They opened up to a drama queen or king. Somebody who was creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting. Somebody is a drama king or queen, exactly what that says. And you just are not dealing with this. You ain't got no time for it. If somebody wants to play games, let them play games. You got something new coming in, and somebody is really upset because you are manifesting miracles in the dark. With the dark matter, guys. It says your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow it with guidance. There's somebody coming towards you that's been through the dark night of the soul, the darkest time in their life, but they've learned to pick themselves back up without any help whatsoever. And that person sees you. They want to start a family with you, a home, a business, something. They want to give you some kind of security or some kind of safety because they know that you're going to give them security. You're going to give them safety. This is equilibrium, guys. This is the Two of Cups. This could lead to marriage or, like I said, some kind of business venture. It says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new opportunities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. A lot of people are going to be mad, but it is what it is. People see you as forbidden. Yeah, forbidden to fuck with you. You're a good person. You want nothing but the best for people. That's why you're putting things in the past. And somebody's upset because you got friendship coming and people really do truly love you. It says nurture the bond and friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Like I said, somebody's coming in as a friend, a homie, a lover, business partner. I'm telling you, all put into one. This is beautiful, guys. But you have to surrender. Okay? It says at times we must surrender to old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. That goes over to death, guys. And it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So somebody was very much up in their ego. Whatever they said about you was really them. That's why they're fired up. The twin flame, right? Fuck, it's a double-edged sword. Your twin is tripping. Look, heart of the deck, your twin is tripping. You forgave them, but can they forgive themselves? Your passion ignites. Yeah, your passion ignites, just not for your twin flame. Or maybe their passion is igniting. They're mad because they stuck with, I don't know, drama, drama, drama. You're not dealing with the drama. So forgiveness. Stop focusing on your energy of past events, for life is too precious to waste. Create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. See, people create their reality by what they think, dream, and imagine. So you just want happiness. You want the wheel to change. You flip the motherfucking script. You turn the tables. And the heart of the deck, it's time for a new adventure. Somebody wants to take you away. Somebody wants to do something nice for you. Construct a beautiful life for you. Somebody knows that there was a lot of people in the background trying to, you know, stop somebody from being a pioneer. It's the rise of civilization, guys. Look, sanctity. You were innocent, and somebody knows you were innocent. That's why you were able to survive. You're a motherfucking hero. You're a prophetess. You're a philosopher. You're a caretaker. And you are innocent. You never deserved what was done to you. That's why you're building a beautiful life for yourself and being the pioneer, going on new adventures, exploring life. Somebody may want to go, you know, camping and stuff like this. Somebody is a constructor of their own life. Maybe they're a builder. Maybe they're in the construction field. I don't know, but somebody sees you as innocent. Not innocent, but like saintly, you know? And it's the rise of the civilization, guys. Something is about to rise. You are a dreamer and you developed this life. Somebody is amazed. Because you are an instructor. You are a teacher. Somebody instructed somebody to stop you being a mystic, being a prophet. But they can't. Because of your moves, because of your innocence, because of how you are. This is what makes you the teacher that you are, the master that you are, the mentor that you are. And somebody wanted to stop you. And they tried to end you. They were trying to end the hospital. Like, a lot of people need you. Like, you help people. And a lot of people tried to keep secrets. Drama queens, kings, whatever. And you moved the fuck on. And when you moved on, somebody feels empty. Completely fucking empty. Because you turned into a beautiful butterfly. It says, feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness and devotion. You may not have everything or anybody, but you're devoted. And the people that you do have, your children, your fur babies, they adore you. I only had one puppy that followed me everywhere. Now I have a puppy and a kitty that follows me everywhere. The kitty's right here. She's sleeping. He's sleeping on my cards. He's my new mascot, so cheers to him. He shut our light out. But it's for a reason. Because like in this reading, right? These people wanted to shut your light out. But all they did was show you that you can do it in the dark. You're using that dark matter. That was you're on a mission. And you're fulfilling that mission one step at a time, guys. So, for my beautiful starseed, elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine, let's see what the closing message is for you guys, okay? It always cuts out at the end because, and I do, the reading is really long, but it cuts out because I fucking forget that I should stop it at like 43. And then I go to like 45, and then it goes right back to 38. So, half the reading gets cut off. So, a new earth, okay? So, you're planting, it says it's happening, hold your vision. So it's time to hold our vision, guys. Let's try to get this in here and do a full reading without it blocking off. So here, let me pause this. Okay, guys, I pulled out St. Francis Oracle message too, so we can do it fast, okay? So new earth. It's happening. Keep holding your vision. Don't give up. You're closer than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of the new earth when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. This is a sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift of being able to see potential in things before they exist. Tend to the new seeds. Dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift in the age is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. If you pull this card, it is a reminder to have faith. You chose to be here, to be part of this global shift, whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on new projects, jobs, or creations. Keep going. It's happening. Don't give up now. The world needs more dreamers like you, more people who have hope in their heart. The road ahead may not be plain sailing, ushering in new ages. A time of change never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you've been working towards for so long is almost here. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deep. For if you do, in the not too distant future, you'll be able to sit back and watch all that you've carefully planted and nurtured grow and bloom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. Starseed Soul Inquiry, how can I keep holding my vision? And number 25 is a 7. So this is an angelic number, okay? So number 25 is the Duke's Bride, endings and beginnings. Skulls traditionally represent endings, death and endings. This does not necessarily refer to a physical death, but a time of closure. Pulling this card sends a message saying what you think you no longer need in your life. It may be a person or a situation which no longer serves you. There is a strong indication unless you are able to free yourself from the ties that bind, you will not be able to move forward without obstacles. Your heart is open and you recognize things must change. It may feel like a decision you have to make is fraught with difficulties, but now is the time to face problems head on.